Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will make a difference between intermediate goods or final goods. So let us start. Number 1, estimation. The value of these goods are not included in national income. If we include the value of intermediate goods in national income, then there will be the problem of double counting. So to avoid the problem of double counting, we will not estimate the value of intermediate goods in national income. So here value of final goods are included in national income. Number 2, meaning. These goods are used for the production of other goods. It means dealer is purchasing these goods for the purpose of resale. So these goods are purchased for the purpose of resale. There are two types of final goods. Number 1, consumer goods. Number 2, capital goods. So consumer goods are, these goods are purchased by the consumer for self-consumption or as a final consumption. Capitalist goods are purchased by the producer for investment purposes. Now let us see third point. On the basis of production boundary, we can make a difference between intermediate goods or final goods. Goods and commodities. Suppose that this is the production boundary. Production boundary. Still goods are lying within the production boundary. Suppose that these goods and commodities are lying within the production boundary, and here number 3, goods are outside the production boundaries. This is production boundary. Here we will estimate number 3, number 4, still value is added to the product. Number 4, no value addition. How value is added? Number 1, farmer. Farmer sells goods worth rupees 1000 and the value added will be 1000. Sale, purchase, value added. Number 2, flour mill. Flour mill purchase goods worth rupees, wheat worth rupees 1000 and sells it 2000 rupees to the baker. Baker will purchase the flour worth rupees 2000 from the flour mill and sells bread biscuits worth rupees 2500, worth rupees 3500 to the final consumers. So here value addition will be 1000 and here value addition will be 1500. So ultimately baker will sell its products to the sell to consumers. Worth rupees 3500. So no value addition will be there because the consumer is final consumer of the bread. He will not make any type of value addition in it. Number 5, on the basis of and use of the product. We can make difference on the basis of and use. Number 5, example on the basis of and use. Suppose that bread is purchased by hotel. That would be considered as intermediate good. Number 2, milk purchased by hotel. That will also be considered as intermediate good. Here examples are number 1, milk purchased by consumer for self consumption. Number 2, bread purchased by consumer for self consumption. It will be considered as final good. So in this way we can make the difference between intermediate goods and final goods. So do subscribe my channel to see more such a type of differences related to national income. Thank you.